Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our FM22. We're still on FM22 on this save. I'm giving myself 20 episodes after this with Sheffield United. I've played through the season. We have avoided relegation at this point, and I was going to do it into year 2 and kind of skim over what happened this year, but we have an unexpected thing, and that is the FA Cup. We're in the FA Cup final. We're facing Liverpool, so I don't have massive hopes. However, I believe Aston Villa in the EFL Cup beat Manchester United. And if they can beat Manchester United 7th. The form right now of Liverpool is, let's see, I probably could see that in the other one, is a win, a loss, and 3 draws. So maybe we can get some magic out of this. Ours is probably not any better. It's a draw, loss, win, loss, draw. So not any better. So this is what we're going to have. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you kind of the league table. We're going to be finishing at 15th. We can't get any better. We can't get any worse. So we are locked in at 15th. That means at 15th, we'll get 25 million in funds from the Premier League. I'm not sure if we get this money because we've been in the Premier League a couple times. So I think we might get 16 million at most, but probably not. The Wrexham say that'll be nice getting, what is that, a combined almost 100 million in parachute payments to keep you up at the Premier League. So that'll be nice. So the lineup, I've kind of playing FM23 a little bit, so I've kind of started training 3 formations, kind of the same tactical style really, but lining up in different formations, particularly in the midfield. So right now, the one we're going to use is a 4-1-2-1, or technically is this a 4-3-2-1? We're playing with a defensive man, so that's the biggest thing. The changes to the team that we've made so far, we brought in Thrain, coming in, a Danish international. He came over from FC Kaberhaven out of the 3F Superliga. So he had a pretty good rating in that. He didn't play a lot of games. We brought him over for 7.5 million. For Larson, another Danish international, if you can't see the trend, look at his history. And he comes over from Slava Prague in the first division. Did have a 7.12 last season in the first division of the Czech Republic. Comes in, he has a 6.39 right now. We brought him in for 14 million. Nothing big, but I think he can grow slowly but surely. But if anything, he becomes a reserve guy that likes to big matches. He is a consistent performer, so he's consistently going to have those, and he's not going to fall off. I like his tackling. His heading is pretty good for being a defensive guy. We can move him in the middle if we need to, if we have any injuries. Pimentel keeps on getting offers. Who knows if he's going to leave that clause that's for like 40 or 50 million. Adley is out, going to Juventus. We brought in Fatacanti. He comes in, the Italian, played in Serie A for Atalanta. Consistent numbers, just didn't play a whole lot. One player, the man of the match here a couple years ago. For that, FCN in the Bundesliga. So he was with them, helped them get promoted. He comes over for 1.9 million, which I think is a very, very good price for a 29-year-old who is starting caliber, and we can upgrade going down in the future. Sanchi or Sanchi is, let's call him Sanchi. Oh, I don't know. He was with Young Boys before this, playing in Switzerland in the Superliga. We saw that he had a some point 2 man of the, or 4 man of the matches over this year in Switzerland. We brought him in for 10.5 million, and I think he has played very well for us going forward. Otherwise, everyone's the same. A couple other guys that we brought in to sum this up is Ramadan Caesar, coming over from Brazil. He was at SPO in the first division. He comes over. I saw that he was having about a 7 flat in the ratings. We bring him over in 9 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. So he's a younger guy. I mean, we don't expect him to be some powerhouse at 23 years old. He doesn't like big matches, but I mean, fairly consistent. So it'll be a guy that slowly develops, and we probably, if he ends up being great going into end of next year, he's a piece we could sell to kind of upgrade on an older player to get better faster. Andy Love, model citizen. I mean, in my mind, this is I mean, with him being a model citizen, he's not a wonder kid really, but I think he could grow into a very good midfielder if we were playing the same long term. Pretty consistent. He's coming over from Scotland, from Hamilton. So 1 goal, 1 assist in 14 appearances. Not great, big on the ratings, but he's a younger guy that I thought would bring in. So one of our insurances for Ben Mattel was Scott Bertere. Bertore. Probably mispronouncing that. The Belgian international coming over from Club Bruges. Not big on the averages, but I mean, he's a versatile guy that's both good in attacking and defending. Can play sooner or later. He'll be ready to play both sides of the defense as a reserve. He can play a wing back. He can play the middle if we need him to. So he can play all over the place, and that's good. So other than that, nothing big change. We got some players out, nothing crazy. We still have like 8 million in the transfer budget. We'll probably end up using that. We only get about 26 million back, and so let's get into this game with Liverpool. So we actually beat in this one. We actually did beat Man City. Thing is, Man City does not have Erling Haaland. Remember, he went to PSG, I believe. So, I mean, can we get some magic? Lucas just isn't ready. Can we have some magic? I'm just not comfortable with Rizzolo playing in this. Okay, boys. Ubuku, you're not going to be playing in defense, so it doesn't matter if we're having a pressing up. Go out there. Let's have fun. Let's be composed. Let's be better than composed. Let's use our silver bullet of everyone. Just go out and play. You guys can make a difference. Liverpool will have to cope without Mark Gray. I mean, he's only played... I mean, I think he'll cope just fine. I mean, my belief in his abilities has never wavered. Is he? Oh. I mean, he's always played the position we have him in. He's always played on the left side. Maybe next year I'll play in the middle, but it depends who we can grab. Oh, wow. They're playing the pyramid. Okay. Is that, are they playing with 2 defensive mids? If so, we might struggle in penetrating their defense. Depending. I don't know. Well, we're definitely not going to win giving a ball away. Good movement around. Come on. Waboku has had some great FA Cup games. He actually scored 2 goals against Man City. And remember, this is for EFL. This is for European football. So, what a shot! Adderley! From about 30 yards out! The man that's going back, or going to Juventus, takes the shot, and we're ahead 2 minutes in. Let's not get ahead of ourselves though. As Liverpool's looking to counterattack here. That could be a risk. Okay, we win it. It's a good thought. The Jebison not there. I love our shape right now. Okay, I don't love that. Actually, I do. I like how our defenders are playing right there. That could have been dangerous though. Set pieces have killed us this year. We headed away. Johnson's there. It's technically, he just doesn't have the speed. He just doesn't have the speed. Let's encourage the boys. We're trying to play more possession based. And what hold on. Tiki Taki. What we're playing. I'd rather go more possession based. Especially from the Manchester United FM23 save. I feel like possession definitely is something we need. That's not great. He's offsides. He missed anyway, but he's offsides. That's not a smart pass. Larson in the box. Head away. Come on, Johnson. Oh, I thought that was going to be a big kick. That was a good one out to Larson. Good one, Johnson. Jemison! And it is 2-0. I mean, we have dropped on this channel before. We've dropped 3 goals as Dartford in a game, and we have lost it 5-3 before. That was against Hull City in last year's playoffs. But I feel like Liverpool has nothing to play for here. And our keeper is just too good. I mean, let's take a look at this. Whoops. I don't think Liverpool has anything. Well, it's an FA Cup game. So they would have Champions League football if they win against Arsenal. Southampton has Chelsea. So it's possible that they're doing a rotated side right now. Is that what they're doing? Maybe. I feel like they are doing a rotated side. They are. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's a half rotated side. I can't really tell. Baku, let's go, baby. So in this one, I'm gonna keep the series and no face cam in this. In FN23, we'll have the face cam in, but for the remainder of the 20 episodes, we're not gonna have that in this one. What a good tackle. Come on, Larson. It has to be a better pass. You have the drop, my man. We're marking up well. And Elvis. Was that Elvis Malarkey? Was that his name? Elvis Marley, not Malarkey. Okay. Let's shout words of encouragement to the boys. We are holding possession. Okay, Johnson. I mean, that's a smart play. We have the keeper. Come on, make a run. Okay, it's a good turn by Johnson. Trying to cross it. Mbaku. Mboku. Wow. Mbaku. That's a nice try. I don't like the numbers in the middle right now. But Von Sass is one of the best keepers in the Premier League. We just haven't had one of the best defenses, which I think is going to be a priority. The seasons get better at center back a little bit. Maybe a little bit better at wing back. Because we'll have European football, and if we win this, players will want to come and play in Europe. Ooh, nice try. Oh, and Jemison steals it. What a nice attempt. It does turn into a corner. Adley takes that. That corner. Oh, Liverpool free kick. Looked like it was maybe offsides. Moving the ball around nice here. This isn't. That's a nice one inside. That's a bad touch. It's a smart play by Lawson. Just kick it back. If they're going to have possession there, just reset it. But quick counterattack. There's a man open in the middle. It's knocked away. It's got to be controlled. Got to be controlled, guys. It's only the 39th minute. We haven't even hit half. What a good run by Alexander Arnold. I mean, what can you do with that? What can you do with that? That's Larson just getting beat in the outside. Come on, let's get a goal before half. That was a nice try. Dane's had a couple of goals this year. Pretty much off set pieces, but Johnson gonna get there in time? Nope. Okay. A lot of targets so far. I'm happy. Everyone is very happy to begin with. Okay. No cross, reset it. Let's not do Ole right now. Let's just be smart. Come on, that has to be controlled by the top. That's a good run. A good block. Okay. We had her away, but still kind of afraid of this cross. And Larson is there to block it. Set piece corner, going near post. Roca is going to beat him there again. Try to do that set piece, it's not there. Win it in the air, there we go. Counter attack. Oh, red card! Elvis! We'll call him Elvis Malarkey because get that Malarkey out of here. Liverpool are down to 10 men. We're still going to keep positive here. We never stopped attacking, won't stop attacking. Oh, come on. But a Conti there in the middle. Adley going deep to Johnson. A smart play. Well, 1-2. Johnson and Jebison. Johnson sneaks it right by the keeper. And Jebison just knocks it in the net. That's an easy one there. 3-1. We have a shocker. We have European football if we keep this up. Oh, I was not expecting this. It's been a wild run. We haven't had a game this exciting. It's been pretty much blowouts. Even the Manchester City game that I did off camera was a blowout. We beat them, I think 3-1. I think at the same like this. But this is more exciting. This is Liverpool. Man City is like halfway down the table, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look at that. Yeah, so Man City isn't as scary. They're out of even contention of having the top 6. So what that means is we're going to be in a group that has also Aston Villa, who won the EFL Cup. If we keep this up, we cannot get complacent. Like that. But at least Roca misses it. Okay, so I'm gonna stop. I'll put Sanchi back here to be defensive mid. I'm gonna bring in Andy Love, be the Mazzala. Jefferson's staying in. That means we need to bring in some for Johnson. He's playing on the left. Actually, we could do this. Let me look at this. Let's get this Cantu in for Johnson. And then let's bring in let's hold that last sub in case we have any issues or injuries. We don't want to play down a man and play even with Liverpool. Let's shout words of encouragement to the boys. Can he play that? That was one portion that we thought he could play. He can play a ball-winning midfielder. Let's do this instead, and let's have him be a ball-winning midfielder on defend. And have him play this so we don't weaken our defense. '85th minute. We're gonna have some silverware at this rate. Just as long as we don't lose it in the last 5 minutes, probably. Okay, on Sass. 89th, 4 minutes of extra time. This makes me nervous. Always the extra time, even in 2 goals, it makes me nervous. What a good interception. What a good play. Love! The youngster couldn't put it in the back of the nets. And there it is. Ref, you're going to give him like 3 extra minutes. What is this Liverpool bias? Just give us the win. What is this Liverpool bias? And there it is. Finally. Some FA Cup. European football in year 1. Year 1. Oh, wow. Let's go. These last 20 episodes are going to be great. At the end of the day, we will experience European football in FM22 before we switch over. At least once. It's not Champions League. It is Europa League. So I will show you the journey. Oh gosh, I'm really pleased with everyone. Players produce big moments when they matter most. Big players make big plays in big moments, and that's what happened. I'm so glad we kept him and didn't actually force Juventus to take him. Okay. So it was a 2-1 triumph over Man City, a 2-1 win over West Ham United, which was before that, which they were pretty depleted. We played West Ham pretty much twice in the span of 2 days. We actually rested our guys for that FA Cup bout. We rested our starters for that bout itself. So when they came out and tried to play that FA Cup, they were completely outmatched with our starters who were rested, ready to go, and just ran circles around them. We had a penalty win over Southampton, so that one was insane. We allowed Southampton to probably get back into that one. And in a comfortable 3-0 win over Portsmouth. That was the first game that we had in the FA Cup when we got here. So that's big. That is big. Love is as a nothing big. We get 8.3 million. Proud day for the fans. We get an FA trophy to put up in the cabinet. Jefferson does absolute work. The 30-year-old Canadian international is not going anywhere for us. I do like him. Let's make sure he's not transfer listed. He is not. Does he have any hate and discontent? I mean, he's open to moving, but so here it is. UEFA Europa League. UEFA. Okay. That's going to be some good stuff there. FA Cup gets us 1.5. Oh, that's so okay. So we get only about 200,000. Not bad in the bank. We're still scouting. We're still looking for players. I'm still not finding any real players. Was FA Cup in England? I mean, maybe there's some guys that we could get, like end of contract guys. That could be something that we do. That pretty much costs nothing. That could be reserve. That might be what we end up doing for reserves. Because this is going to be a completely different roster. We got bonuses here. Still hurting on this overall balance, but we'll chew into that. The board, we've passed it in this. They're pleased we avoided relegation. We've worked within the payroll budget. They love us for that. Not making most of set pieces, not really playing direct soccer. We're playing possessive soccer. We're not playing very defensively solid, which I do not enjoy. And I hopefully don't get sacked with this, but we have a B, so should be fine. So I'm going to make a cut here. We'll have the end of season wrap up to kind of go through there. I have one more game to play against Manchester United. Then I'm going to go through the summer transfer window. And after the summer transfer window, and I do all of that stuff in the friendlies, we'll be back. We'll come back and I will play the first game of the next season after I go through all the transfers that we did. And then that will kind of wrap up this half season here at Sheffield United in the start of next season. And then from there, we will move into getting some fun stuff in European football. So I'm going to make a cut here. And I'll be right back with that end of season wrap up. All right, so here's the end of season review. We actually lost that game against Manchester United, and Manchester United snuck into sixth place, I think it was, for some European football. So that game mattered to them. It didn't really matter a whole bunch to us. So let's look at the end of season review. So a lot of this is not going to be for us. I mean, this was nice. Thane. This wasn't ours. I mean, Johnson played well. You like that one? You like that one that we made? We didn't make Mata. Yeah, we didn't get a good... It's not a good return for him. The transfers in, everyone kind of did enjoy. We got a lot of guys out. Not for a lot of money, though. It was a very old team. And so we wanted to make some... we needed to make some changes. Ojeda wasn't trained here, so that wasn't a big issue. We loaned bummed out a bunch of people. We sent him to an affiliate, so I don't know why they're unhappy with that. Premier League, we fought bravely against relegation. We finished in 16th. I thought we fought pretty well. So we came in around here at this Tottenham game. So, I mean, they had a bunch of draws and started off the season not great. FA Cup, we came in pretty much actually before it even started. We got to play all the FA Cup games, and we had this one at West Ham that we had to play twice, but ultimately we came up with that. So that was a good one. EFL Cup, we didn't play in this one, but Leeds United knocked them out. And Leeds was in 10th. Most to remember, the FA Cup with Portsmouth. I mean, we rocked them. That was a pretty easy one. Let's remember with Leeds United. I don't think we were here for this one. Oh, yeah, we were. A 3-2 win. We were here for that. And goal of the season, a truly memorable goal from defender Roquez, as he hit a curled effort from 25 yards. Oh, that was towards the end of the season. That was a pretty good one. Club rep, then pretty much changed there. Sponsorships, nothing massively changed there. Podcast revenue went down from last year. Prize money obviously went up because we won the FA Cup. Jersey sales, okay. This is what they played most of the year. I don't know about that. It's not what we played most of the year. So we didn't get anything here. Fans player of the season, they like Sebastian Wuklowicz. I like him too. He's going to stay on the club. Young player of the season. I don't know if Alan Pimentel's going to stay with us. I want him to. But the issue is this clause in his contract. It's 53 million. I mean, that 53 million, we can make some big splashes, but I don't think we're going to get a guy that's of his caliber. We're going to have some issues getting like people homegrown with the club. It's going to look, this team is going to look very, very weird going into next year. Your hard work paid off in the pitch, and such feat did not go unrewarded at the end of our season award ceremony. So this was the big one, the 3-1 win over Liverpool that we saw here, the FA Cup, and yeah, I really like how we got kind of going on. Club vision for next year. I'm going to negotiate this. I do not want this or this. I will give you everything else. I don't want set pieces. What about this? I guess we just don't have the pool with the board. Saying well clear. Everyone gets 100%, we can achieve it. Okay. Good account of ourselves in European football. I mean, I want to tell you, some of you aren't going to be on this team going into next year. Okay, the staff meeting. I'll let you see. So you see this. Even though some of these players aren't going to really be on here. Is he really getting offers? West Bromwich Albion? Yes. Give me 22 million for him. We might need him up here just for European football. Additional focus has peaked. No, it hasn't. I hope he doesn't move on, but we'll kind of see what this team looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna make a cut here and we'll be back until after summer transfer window. And we're ready to play the next game of the next season. All right, so I'm back. This is future me. I kind of messed up this port where I was actually muted until the game starts, so I will go through this with you guys. The team cohesion is good. Club atmosphere, leadership after a lot of changes. Our hierarchy, even after all these changes, is pretty good. We kept the team leaders and a lot of the highly influential players here. We still got a couple guys that we're looking to move, but we're actually good with a lot of these guys in the pyramid. So as we're looking at it here, this is what we're going with. We're still going with that 4-1, 2-2-1, or technically a 4-3. 2-1 with a defensive mid. We do have other tactics with that as well. And those ones are being the ones off the tiki-taka possession idea. So we still have a lot of the players on here, but we'll go over the guys that are new. First one is the keeper, Vito Jurina, coming out of Croatia, the first league, the Dynamo. I saw him in the actual international and he was doing fantastic, kind of seeing a lot of the allowed goals and then the 8 shutouts, so that those 5 allowed goals were likely in one game. And then a lot of the averages of 7.37, 7.05, 7.22, all at the first league in Croatia. So we went ahead and made a move to bring him in, and he's going to be our keeper going forward. We still have other keeper, Mickey Van Sass. We're going to be kind of switching in and out, but I think it's a good time to transition these next 2 years that we have left in this save out of this these 20 episodes. We still have Pimentel here, Vakulovitz. We brought in Daniel Ballard to be really a defensive impact sub. Right now we have a suspension from one of the guys we brought in, but this one's an older veteran, resolute, 34 years old, can come in and play both the right side and the middle. Coming up from Udinese, saw him 7.14 last season, 3 man of the matches at Serie A, and I thought, okay, you can come over here and be at least an impact sub. Pimentel is still getting some possible interested clubs here, particularly PSG, so he might be on the way out. So Ballard could be a guy that can be insurance if he actually leaves to PSG or another one goes. But that's like I was saying, the clause ends on the 30th, so we have about 10 days. Sebastian Thrane is going to be moving around. We're going to be using him on the left this season, and I think this is probably the best thing because the guy we end up bringing in to play this middle back, I think it's probably better that Thrane learns that left back position. He is left-footed, and he can play there, and so I feel like we have a good bit of defensive players with these four on here, and I think Thrane can do well. He just has to learn that position faster. He's also the youngest one, I think, out of that, besides Pimentel, so I think he can do it faster. Pedro Bazao is going to be at the Mez. Brendan Johnson's going to pop down to the center mid because we brought in two wingback, or actually not wingbacks, but attacking forwards on the wings that would be amazing. Sansatel, what was that? Sanchai? We'll just call him Sanchai. It's going to be the defensive mid. We brought in a lot of different subs to come through, but our first big guy here, we brought in to be an inside forward type, coming over from Spain in the first division from Sporting Gion. It might be Gian or Gian. I saw him 13 goals in 32 matches, 6.99 rating. I felt he could do some good stuff for us outside. And then we picked up a guy to complement him, even though he is just a great first touch guy that can play it in the middle. He's going to have to play it to someone, or also, which I figured out in the game later, the heading at 15 and 6 foot. I mean, in his physicals, I mean, this guy can really change the game for us. At technique, flair, and I think we found ourselves what could be the guy that's out on the wing. On the other side, it's Sudan Ruski, and he is a wonder kid. We grabbed him out of Serbia. I think he was in Europe already, or in the UK at Tottenham. We paid them 18.5 to bring him in. Tottenham only got him for 4.2. We tried to snatch him up last year. We just couldn't. We didn't have the cash for it last year at Tottenham. 5 goals in 21 appearances, 2 man of the matches, a 6.98 rating. But in Serbia, 7.49, you got 7.5 flat, 7.38. I mean, he just took over the Super League in Serbia. And so his move over to Tottenham, and I think he can transfer that for us. At striker, Daniel Rojo, coming over from Spain from Real Zaragoza. And even though he had a 6.86, I mean, in the second division, he was doing pretty well. In the Spanish Federation 2, at Languru, was doing all right. So he's kind of taking that next step in his career. And we're going to see if he can perform. He had 15 goals in 38 matches. He's going to be a complete forward, kind of distributing the ball around. Good decision making, good first touch, technique. We're going to be getting up his passing. That's going to be our main thing, so we can be able to pass it around to the playmakers, get it around. Good stamina for him, agility, balance. I mean, the guy is going to have to learn to pass, which is the biggest thing we're going to be going with. But I think he can excel at the top of the formation. Some of our impact subs that we have not seen: Unai Guerriere, going to be up there at the top. Anders Larsson still here as an impact sub in the defense. He can play all defensive spots. Daniel Jebison is playing the Mazzala. He is injured right now. And the guy we brought in is Zachariah Demain. He's going to be the one that plays in the middle, but he is suspended. So he comes in from Red Bull Leipzig in Germany. And he had a 7.27 in 3 matches. So didn't play a lot in the Bundesliga. Even with Dortmund, didn't play a lot. At Bayern 04, he played some. 9 matches a year. His last time of full season, 6.85 at Crystal Palace, the Sky Bet Championship, before he went over to Bayern and Dortmund. I think he's going to be a guy that can play defense. We're going to give him a chance. He's played a lot. We got him in on loan We have an optional future fee of 17 million if he plays well. If he plays well, he's locked in and he is going to be our defender for the foreseeable future. Tall body, 6'3", good aggressive, anticipation, jumping reaches over there. I mean, he's a guy that's going to have to command the middle of the field of that defense, and we expect him to do that. What we had to do, though, is to be able to get into European football without any penalties or anything and have the match. We've had to actually take some of our homegrown players here, and we've had to actually use players that were under our under 23s to be trained at club. We only had one, and this was an AI, so this wasn't me selling players. The AI only really had Daniel Jebison as the only one trained at the club. So we're going to have to use Simple, Greenidge, and Flynn. Maybe wiggle some stuff around with some of the other players to get both homegrown and also homegrown at the club to get those thresholds. It's only homegrown at the club for 4 and 8. I think we've hit the threshold for those in the country. Going through preseason, we have Bayern Munich. We tied them 1-1. And we took a trip to Poland this year in a traveling Podbetsky, however you say that. We went 6-4 with them. Widzew 4-0. Came back home to Man City. They beat us 4-1, just beat us down. Hartlepool United, we played with them because of the fact that we're affiliated with them. So we gave them a match at home for them. We beat them 3-1. Darlington was a testimonial. We went over there and just obliterated them before Atletico Madrid comes by, beats us 1-0. We invite Dortmund out at home. They beat us 2-1. And then we fight Valencia 1-1 draw there. And all of these were simmed. I played the Arsenal game. This was a Community Shield, so we were invited to play Arsenal for the Community Shield. It is a tournament, not really a tournament, but a match that they hold on single, just one match. They take it here, but simmed through all of this, really, so I didn't play through all of these, so they might be a little funky with this. With the lineups, I let the AI kind of just pick the lineups from there as we were learning the formation. First game of the season is going to be against Liverpool. So a little gut check. I think us beating Liverpool last season with them getting that, I think they were the ones with the red card. I mean, that might have been a stroke of luck. Might have been. But we'll kind of figure it out there. We have European football also, which is a big thing. So we'll have that as well. We won't see that draw until about late September, around the 20th. We're still going to come in positive. We're still going to play with our brand of football, even though a lot of those green lines absolutely scare me at Liverpool. Wow. They have a fairly consistent squad that's played together. So that's where we need to get. So again, we're kind of staying with the side that we were showing here. We know the analysis, Thrain. He doesn't know that wingback position, but he will learn it quickly. I do have to remember in this, it is FM22, so we only have 3 subs, as opposed to 5 in FM23. I'm not sure if that's a rule change. It has to be. But in FM23 in the Premier League, you have 3 subs, or you have 5 subs, which I did not know about. You see, Domain is suspended for this one. Balor's going to be taking a spot. Kind of already went through all that. We have good heading, and I think we're going to have a good one here. We're quickly approaching past me, because this is future me, who forgot to had to do a commentary after the fact to fill in many of the gaps. So, without further ado, let's cut right into this game. I've just noticed I've been muted, so yes, professional. I will go through and do some post commentary there, but we'll just act like I was there. Act like past me was there, but future me will just tell you what's going on here with the roster and everything we went through. As Rusky going down the near side. Big cross to the Salor. Big header and over the nets. Okay. I like what I see. At least from our attacking. That was our biggest change. Now we just got to figure out what we have in defense. Yeah, he isn't on defend. You want to keep up the pressure. Pedro there. Okay, stay with him. No turn. Good block at the point of attack. And Thrain is playing well there. Ooh, that's a good switch there. You didn't see that from the boys last season. Thrain's gonna play that position the entire year. Wow. I say that now and then he kind of weaves around him. Yeah. Good ball. It's going to be knocked back to the keeper. Just going to reset it. He's onside. We try to cross it. I thought he might have been off. And it's only 13 minutes into this game too. Yeah, let's get it back in there. Good ball by Johnson. Nice try. Oh, Rojo. Come on, Rojo. Let's go over to Roman, and Jarina has that. Big kick there. Good play over to Ruski. Looking good move. Back post, and Salor puts it over. A lot of chances for both sides. Looks like both defenses didn't show up here. Sometimes that happens. I'm not happy about it, though. This is Liverpool. What a block. Putting your body on the line, baby. Can I press it? Okay. We encourage the boys. Go out wide. Okay. Not a post. We're having a lot of good possessions and everything, so I'm not opposed by that. He's offsides. By a good 10 or 15 feet. Nice header. We just can't control it. Ooh, almost a good tackle there. Don't allow a through ball. Good interception. Good out ball to Ruski. Double teamed. Another 1-2 there. We're trying to get Solar involved back post. And we're just keep on delivering that ball way off the post. Let's be delivered closer to post. That's a good one. That's a good one. I felt it in my bones. And that's no Berto Salor. What a cross by Thrain. Let's not be complacent. This is Liverpool. Ooh, that was a bit dangerous with a guy sitting right next to him. What a block. Of course, that's the vet. Longtime vet. And he heads it out too. We got a 2-on-2. Maybe cross that over all the way over to Ruski. The other side. Near post. The man has two. And no, we don't have near post corners on. I have mixed corners. Okay, we're actually... It's not that we're out XGing Liverpool. Our defense is playing well in the shot category. We're winning tackles. We're winning headers. We're not controlling the ball in possession. I mean, 46%. We're not having as many shots, but we're having more quality shots, it looks like. I know you're capable of even better. I believe y'all can improve. Y'all are playing good though. Give a little shout of encouragement. Ooh, that was a nice try. He was almost free there. Roca putting it in back. Post, and our midfield clears it up. Still a dangerous possession here for Liverpool. Trying to look for the cross. It's deflected. Shot's deflected. He is onside there. Keeper's got to make a play on that ball. And he just misses it. That's what it comes down to. Chat, words of encouragement to the boys. It's okay. Dorina puts it over the net. We have him marked. Let's see if that helps. Tight marking on him. If he's in our half of the field, I want a man on him. Okay, so we're gonna make our first two subs. That's gonna be good question. I want to look at the rest of it like this. He just only played up top. He has good passing though. I'm gonna put M'Baku over here. The inverted wiener. Cesar is gonna come up on the left in a inside forward. Our other sub is likely going to be taking Johnson out. Actually, I take that back. No, we're going to take Johnson out like that. Okay. Fresh legs in the midfield, fresh legs at the attacking mid. Give the boys a words of encouragement. Control the ball. There's the pass. Mboku, that's a good one. That's a nice attempt. Probably still foolish. What a give and go. What a tackle. He is playing lights out right now. He is the reason we're winning. Him and Thrace. Ooh, that's a good steal. Good ball up to Cesar. And Cesar puts it over the net. It's okay. It's okay. The goals will come. The goals will come. Oh, I'm not in FM23 where I'm allowed 5 subs. I was like, I can move this around. No, I can't. Good punch out by the keeper. Good block. Good header out. Okay, he's there. It's gonna be a card. Yellow card. The Gray gets his first yellow card of the campaign. Ref. Come on, don't give Liverpool that bias. Give them another card. Okay. Keep racking up those cards. And there it is. First game of the season. We have revamped everything and we've taken it. We not even, but I would call that even possession. Anything that's within 5 like this, I would say is an even possession. So I would see. We didn't have any clear-cut chances. We had to convert all of ours. Their XG was 2.38. Our defense played absolutely fantastic. 4 shots on target, 10 shots in total. Cleaner on the cards. This is probably the telltale sign. We won all but 3 of our tackles, and our headers, we won 80% of headers. That's what gave us the success. Never comfortable at this level. Our numbers are fine. We just need to refine things. His long-term availability is vital to us. Very, very vital to us. Okay. That's one game down. One game. And we're very good. I think we're at a point, and we did fix the financial health of the club, overselling older players. They don't like a lot of our dealings and some of our selling. They haven't liked it. But we're within the payroll budget. We're signing players under 20, so we're not fired. We'll never see some of those guys even reach the field anyway. Defensively solid soccer. I think we played. Oh, it's low goals allowed and shots faced a game. Okay. I don't think that's gonna matter much in the grand scheme of things. At this point, let's cancel that because that was the previous offer. Wait, isn't that in his loan contract? Yeah, it's just an optional future fee of 17th. That's weird. That's weird that that's presenting me like that. Okay. We're definitely gonna bring him in though. Oh, what am I doing? We don't want to take off the man, the myth, the legend. Ball's doing work. 7.5 in that game. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. The guy is going to be an absolute beast. Okay. So this will be our bench. So you know what I'm going to do with this is we're going to go through everyone right here just to make it easy. So it'll kind of be reversed and weird. Maybe I'll swap it around, but maybe I won't, and I'll just talk over it. That makes it easier. So future me will handle all that stuff. So just to make it easier. So thanks for hanging out. Go ahead and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. In the next episode, we will be going through more of the league table. We have the EFL third round. The Europa League is not picked. So we're in the group stage. They're still in the... That's picked in September. So We got a while. So we'll see that. Now somewhere in here. So the next episode, I think we're going to go up against Fulham, which is a new rival of ours. Fulham. We'll see where the draw is for the if it's the 21st. So we'll probably play Fulham. See the draw before the EFL. We'll also know the EFL Cup draw there, and we'll play the EFL game, and we'll kind of see what the rest of it, what everything else unfolds. Remember, 2 seasons, 10 episodes. So this would be technically episode 1 of those 20 episodes, I think. So we have 9 episodes to get through all of the season. Bounce around. We have European football. Hopefully it goes well. We don't get crushed by an insane group. The best thing is we cannot play anyone, obviously. You don't know the rules. Many of you probably do. Probably much better than I do. But you can't play anyone within your own division. So the good thing with that is we won't deal with Arsenal, who won the table last season. We won't have to deal with Chelsea or Manchester United or Man City. None of that. Or Newcastle. None of that. The guys that were promoted last season was West Bromwich Albion and Reading were the ones promoted, and Reading won that one in the playoffs, so they were the playoff team. There should have been one more team, right? Not crazy. Longest outro ever. Oh, season preview. So we are slated to be relegated again. So yeah. So I know it was Crystal Palace. Here it is. So Crystal Palace, AFC Bournemouth, and Derby County were relegated. You want to see? Let's go down to one more, because you know what we're going to look. That's Dartford. I've already looked at them. However, we'll see how they did. So Dartford ended in 4th. Ended up losing the playoff last season. And they lost the playoff to the ultimate winners, I believe. Which was whoever Peterborough beat. So actually it did not. Peterborough finished 3rd. Let's see. Oh, that's future. Here it is. I just look in here. Charlton Athletic was the one that beat Dartford. Why don't we just be smart and just look at Dartford? Wow. So how they did when we left around here. To 12th, right in here. 3 ties, win, 2 losses. Then they went on a good win streak with 1 draw and 2 losses. It goes Wasn't a good run there, but those draws probably killed them. And then losing these 3 games probably contributed him to losing the last 2 against Charlton Athletic, who lost to Peterborough United. So that's what happens. What does the squad look right now? The squad looks like this. We sent one guy on loan from there, Vitucci. But other than that, pretty much the same. Wholeness. They brought in a couple new guys off the backside. Rooney's in there. Cumming is in goal now. Smith's the backup keeper. Dixon's still there. They get a couple good pieces for this level, so I think they're going to be competing the next 2 years to get promoted. I mean, they have the talent. We gave them the talent. They have the tools. So that's how they're doing. We'll kind of monitor them towards the end of the season. We see how that is. So that's going to be it for this episode. Not going to do the outro again. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Later.